Hey everyone, and welcome to this channel. If you're unfamiliar with who I am, I go by Audio-Technica. We have another channel called yaboyrocklee. We have 115,000 subscribers, along with our other little subsidiary channels. Here, I talk about real estate time management and ways to lead to a more productive and successful life. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something fundamental on your journey to financial freedom and success. Now, I know some of you might be looking for the quick get-rich scheme to becoming a millionaire overnight. Well, I'm here to tell you the truth. That is unlikely unless you win the lotto or get lucky. I am going to tell you of a scenario where each and every one of us could have $1 million just like that. That's in a world where inflation just skyrockets and a simple loaf of bread costs $1 million because the United States has just printed so much goddamn money that $1 is now worth $1 million. You see? It's only in that scenario where everyone just gets $1 million like it's easy. Now, before we discuss strategies or the importance of effective time management, let's address something important. You might be wondering why you should trust a guy like me, surrounded by a bunch of anime figures. Well, when it comes to advice, here's the thing. I have the time to make these videos because I've implemented the principles that I'm about to share with you guys. Trust me, there's value in what I'm about to say. Okay, let's get down to business. One crucial aspect is surrounding yourself with the right people. Those are people who are already operating at the level you aspire to be. Remember, you do not want to be the smartest person in the room at any given time perpetually. It's important to have friends who can challenge and inspire you to grow. As Oprah Winfrey said, surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. When you're constantly the most knowledgeable person among your peers, your growth becomes stagnant. You need that push, that inspiration to keep evolving and reaching for your goals. Now let's talk about the naysayers who might doubt the relevance of surrounding yourself with high achievers. You might ask, why should I listen to this guy? Well, I'm not just surrounded by successful people. I've lived and breathed the principles I'm sharing you. And I'm not here to sell you some magic solution. I really want to help. And seeing you guys reach success is only going to be in my best interest as you guys circle around and say, you know what, Lee, I've been following your advice for the last 6 months and it has changed my life. So here's the thing. If you constantly surround yourself with people who don't have productive habits or thoughts, they will fill your time also with unproductive habits and thoughts. You don't want that. It's not their fault. It's just the nature of the situation. They are not thinking of anything else. And this can hinder your progress and hold you back from reaching your full potential. As the wise John Ron once said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose your companions wisely. If your immediate circles always focus on trivial matters or wasting time on meaningless conversations, it's going to impact your own journey. You won't have the mental space or the right mindset to execute your own ideas and work towards your goals. Let me give you an example, okay? Let's just say you're already working 50 to 55 hours a week, okay? You only have about 5 hours in a day to work on your goals, work on starting your own business, what have you. Work on your body, work on health. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't always have to be financial. You only have 5 hours in a given week, okay? Look at it. Because you're spending your 55 hours working, you gotta take care of your family. There's certain things that you can't pull time from. So with your 5 hours, you got people hitting you up to talk on the phone because they didn't like LeBron James's performance. Before you know it, that's an hour off the phone talking about LeBron James. Oh boy, the election is coming around. DeSantis is running, Biden is running, Trump is getting questioned by jury, okay? And it's a nightmare. The whole thing is a nightmare. And your friend wants to talk to you about that, and now you got 2 hours. You spent an hour, now you're down to 3 hours. Look at that. Just like that, 40% of your time is gone. Look, add it up. Count how much time someone talks to you about something trivial that is not about your goal and start tracking your time, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And it's not just the actual conversation or the actual distraction at hand that you have to count up. After you're done talking about LeBron James, you then spend another 15 to 20 minutes thinking about LeBron and basketball and what's going to happen next season instead of getting right back to your goals. You're thinking about LeBron's goals. Back to the political part. Now you're spending the next 20 minutes concerned with how corrupt the government is. The government is corrupt and will always be corrupt, right? What are you gonna do about it? If you even wanted to change the impact, if you even wanted to change government, you already know they're corrupt. You have to buy your way in. So go back to focusing on your goals and having the money to influence politics in the direction you want to be. So it's not just a time on the phone, it's the time after, because now they filled your mind with ideas and you're no longer thinking about your goals. You've lost some of your brain power. You lost some of your focus. So when you surround yourself with high achievers, their energy, their ambition will start rubbing off on you. Their conversations and their lifestyle will inspire you to think bigger and aim bigger. When you talk to your friends about their stock portfolio going up 10%, what do you think about? What stocks am I interested that I could also gain 10% on? They talked about Nvidia going up 20%. I never even heard of Nvidia. What is Nvidia? Oh my gosh, they're like in every computer known to man. I actually don't know if that's true. All of my computers have them because I'm in the gaming / reaction industry. So all mine actually do have them, but you've never even heard of them because your friends are talking about the basketball game and no one's talking about stocks, and you're missing out on these opportunities. But when your friends are talking about the market going up, for example, you start looking into the market. You start looking at opportunities because that's what people are discussing around you. And now that's fun. That's exciting to you. Seeing your portfolio go up by 2%, 1%, right? Because I'm not going to over exaggerate. That becomes exciting to think about. That's what you want to fill your mind with. So I already talked about you're the average of the company you would keep. It's true. You don't necessarily need to people in your industry. You don't necessarily need people that are exactly in your industry. Take examples, Edison, Ford, Firestone. They came from different fields, but found ways to collaborate and achieve greatness together, okay? Perfect example, I just saw my tax accountant. So she's a tax accountant, right? But that doesn't mean she knows a lot about investing. She understands investing, but there's an investment specialist. You're like, why is it important? It has nothing to do with each other. Because in her road to greatness as a tax accountant, okay, she also has partners with investment people so that she can offer a higher value to me. So now she earns more of my business, and then her partner earns more is going to earn a business opportunity, and they both now are getting business from just me because they are high achievers networking with each other. The investment manager needs the accountant, and the accountant needs the investment manager to bounce off each other, right? And maximize the revenue that they can pull from their clients. Me, I'm the sucker, right? That's just a classic example of it doesn't have to be people in your field. You can rub off and grow together, because you might be an accountant and you're making friends with an investor, and the investor's like, you know what could really make you more money in your accountant? Having me in your life, right? Here's the value I'm going to do, and here's how it's going to benefit you. Great. And I'm not charging you anything. Now, I know a lot of you are getting upset, but hear me out. I'm not telling you to abandon your friends. I'm telling you to add some peers who are operating at the level you aspire to be. Just associate more with those people who inspire you and challenge you to reach new heights. You don't have to cut off everybody in your life. Just add more. I will give you a perfect example once again, okay? It's like, I'll give you an example. It's like wanting to improve your quality of food and have something more tasty. And you don't necessarily get rid of all your rice, right? You just spend more time enhancing the flavor of your meats, enhancing the flavor of your chicken. So that little sauce, that little gravy, right, is added to the meal, and then it enhances your rice. You don't get rid of the rice, the plain rice. You just add a better tasting meat with some nice little sauce, right? Just savor and spread its way throughout the plate. And now before you know it, you have a fantastic meal, not by getting rid of rice, by adding some extra protein that's tasty to your diet, to your meal. Remember, success isn't just about following a list of strategies or having a perfectly planned schedule. It's about building a strong foundation by surrounding yourself with the right people. And when you have a support system of high achievers, their habits, their conversations, their mindsets will influence your own actions and lead you to success. I will end with another example, right? There is a profile that tends to go with high achievers. For example, there is a profile that tends to go with basketball players. They tend to have a particular regimen. They tend to practice a particular amount of hours a day. They happen to eat a relatively healthy diet so that that they could play basketball for a longer duration. You look at people like LeBron, you look at people, not actually a basketball player, I'm gonna say Brady. Why those two? Even though they're different fields, right? You see, that goes back again to not having to be in the same industry to my previous example. But there were people who were able to play for a long period of time in their fields because of them taking care of their body. There's a certain profile that goes with successful people of given fields. And what you want is that profile makeup to become your makeup, right? Now listen, I'm not telling you that you are going to be in the NFL. I am not telling you that you're going to be an NBA player at the level of LeBron. But if you look at how LeBron spends his day, and you started implementing the same type of things, right? The profile of a highly skilled basketball player, what will happen? Your basketball game will get better. I'm not saying you're going to go into the NBA, but I am saying that your basketball skills will be way better than it was 2 months ago if you literally live the profile that is someone like LeBron James. I don't know how much times Curry is out there shooting his threes or trying to shoot his threes, but if you follow the makeup, the profile of a three-point shooter and how much time they put into the three-point shot, your shot would improve because you are imitating the profile. By surrounding yourself with high achievers, high earners, if you want to live a fitter life, so you surround yourself with people who are more fit, subconsciously, I keep repeating these things, but subconsciously, their habits, their profile rubs off on you so that you become a similar copy, a similar version of them, matching a portion of their success at a higher level than you were doing it before. That is the key. So, what will you guys do today? Will you take action? Will you find someone to associate yourself with? People who are operating at the level that you want to be? Are you going to do that? The choice is yours. Now, you've reached the end of this video. If you'd like me to put together a video possibly on even where the heck do you find some high achievers or people that are operating at the level that you want to be, the whole shebang, I'm here for you. Any other additional questions that you guys have, go ahead and drop it in the comment section, and that will help me prepare the next video that is relevant to the people that are actually listening to my videos. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have not subscribed, I definitely ask that you guys do so. Hit me up with a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, Rock D. Lee, I'm out.